Hi Gemini, welcome back to Intuitive Garden Tarot. If you're new here, my name is Nicole, and we're all going to take a little walk together in my intuitive garden and see what energy abounds for my Gemini friends. I'm specifically looking at the energy on the heels of the blood moon lunar eclipse that just took place. If you haven't already seen the weekly energy forecast, please check that out. That will add to this reading, as well as your Gemini reading for September 2025. And if you do want to book a one-on-one reading with me, I highly recommend it. The link is in the description box below. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, the Moon, Three of Cups, and Four of Cups. Okay, where's the air for my Gemini Mercury guided friends? Very interesting, and a lot of pentacles. So as a reminder, pentacles represent the material world, our physical resources, our physical bodies, our physical shelter and survival. And what this tells me here in the recent past with the Six of Pentacles is that all your needs have been met. There's a balance, a reciprocity. You are being provided for. You might also be able to provide for others. And for some of you, this was intended with connecting to your manifestation energy, creating some kind of ritual, or shamanic, that word keeps coming through. There's a shamanic energy here that I'm sensing you possess, Gemini, and you might have been consciously engaging with the energy recently to make sure that some situation or energy balances out for you, and it might be specific to your finances or your resources. And you're showing up as the King of Pentacles, very grounded, very abundant in his resources. Yeah, and I'm getting that you've activated some of your magic here to get into this situation. Let me know in the comments if this applies to any of you. I want to hear from you, Gemini, because this feels like it didn't just happen by happenstance, that you intentionally engaged with your own earth energy and with your own shamanic energy and your ability to create and manifest, and by golly, you accomplished something. Again, let me know what it is in the comments. I'd love to hear. And now with this Two of Pentacles, wow, I might need a minute with this one. I mean, in general, there were some highs and lows. There are some highs and lows. Maybe not everything is in order. I mean, can anyone say everything's in order in their life? I mean, maybe some. But just a moment, there's more coming out. There's some sharp edges, okay. So even though you're really getting a hang and tapping into your magic, it looks like there's more that you would like to smooth out in your life. Fine, no problem. But in general, there is a flow going on for you. When you butt up against those shadows or those blocks in your own energy field or in your life, you know how to come back in and do your inner work and turn it around. I am really liking this for you, Gemini. This is great. And with the Ten of Pentacles at the heart of your reading, this is so abundant, and it just, in this deck in particular, it's like the Ten of Cups card. It's like the happily ever after energy, but in a tangible way. It's not just a feeling or a wish. You are anchoring in a secure, stable life experience here. And whatever feels abundance to you, that's different for everyone, right? But there's community, there's connection, There's love, there's abundance, there is healing, and I'm seeing hummingbirds and fairies, and there's magic and transformation. You might be actually transforming what's now available to you or what you're attracting. And speaking of the recent full moon, here it is. No coincidence. Right away I'm seeing the wisdom of the owl spirit. Some of you might really feel connected to owl spirit medicine or energy. You might want to look that up because that really wants to come through for you right now, Gemini. But what I'm getting is that the recent full moon has really illuminated where you're still stuck, or where the energy is still stuck, and what you need to navigate through to reach your higher goals and aspirations. But that path is clear. You can see it. And there might be some more stuff that comes out of the shadows for you, but you really have what it takes here, and you know how to tune into your own center between duality. Okay. So in working with the light and shadow, I think it's becoming more clear that it's not about getting rid of shadow and only being in the light. It's understanding the balance between the two and just riding down that center line of non-duality. And some of you might have had some new information come to light, and you might even be hearing some messages. You might be seeing it in nature. You might be getting nature messages. Raven spirit is coming through very strongly as well. Never got either of those from this card, so this is very important for you to hear those particular details there for you, Gemini. Parasite cleanse as well might be in order for some of you. If you feel inclined, make sure you consult with your favorite healthcare practitioner. I'm not giving health advice, but that is what I'm seeing, that you might be aware of maybe a parasitic infection, or you might be getting advice or guidance on how to rid yourself of parasites. Most people have them, and it's time. On an energy level, I want to add, excuse me, this could just be parasitic energy vampires. So it might be coming to light where your energy has been sucked from you. It can be from technology or things you're consuming online. It can be from relationships, people, jobs. But pay attention to that. Something has been taking your energy, and it's now visible and apparent to you, and you're getting a lot of guidance on how to deal with that and how to move through that, because you don't want to stay in that place. Now, further clarification, we have the Three of Cups, and with those lunar cycles again on the bottom, I just feel that this moon has really leveled you up. You might be solidifying or connecting with a new community, your soul tribe, your people that you really share a lot of the same feelings and perspectives with, and you're building some kind of foundation with that. Excuse me one moment. I'm going to pause the video. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Someone's out front and my dog is barking. So, Three of Cups. Some kind of foundation is being built in this new community. And I've never gotten that from this deck. I'm seeing these three circles up here is very much bringing to mind the Three of Pentacles card, which is about building something lasting for generations to come. So let me know in the comments if you're working in a community, if you're working on a project, or what it is that you feel is coming from your social circles. Something big, something very abundant and happy, something very transformational for not just you, but for the community at large, or maybe the global community even. It's just big. It's very fulfilling for you to be a part of this, and it is very fulfilling and healing for others, and you are spreading this joy around. So please let me know what this is, because others watching might want to join that community or might be inspired by what you're inspired by or participating in, and then that can spread, just as I was talking about globally. This Four of Cups here shows me that some of you have been spending time meditating on filling up your own cup, replenishing your energy, tuning into your own energy in a way that is nurturing and healing for you. And of course that would filter out to others around you and those that you interact with, whether personally, professionally, or otherwise. Wow, I don't know anything about pelican medicine or pelican animal spirit energy. Please look that up. Or a Heron, Heron. Oh, now I'm getting some other messages. And I'm seeing it as hero. You're moving on to becoming a hero, and I don't want to, I say that with a grain of salt. You know, nobody's a hero in my opinion, or we're all heroes for that matter, so nobody's above anyone else. But again, if you feel so inclined, look up the meaning of pelicans or herons as spirit animal energy. See what comes up for you, what resonates for you. But you are really fulfilled by helping others, and that's that hero energy. You really want to lift others up. You want to help others have a better experience, better health, whatever it might be. And you're really aligned with that, and you are very fulfilled in that role. That's, for those of you listening, I think, what you came here to do. And it may just be in your family life, or as an example. It doesn't have to be this big demonstration of a project or, you know, a lasting legacy for humanity. It could be that big. But you are getting really connected with your own spiritual flow, and you are sharing it with others for sure, others around you, maybe even teaching them how to do that for themselves, which is awesome. Thank you for that, Gemini. Let's see what oracle message wants to come through for you. We can tie this together. I'm using the garden deck. This is the one that most wanted to speak today. Final message here. Transition, cauliflower. There's Cancer energy here, which is about protecting your emotional space. And that would make sense if you're helping people to turn into their own spiritual flow and energy, just to be clear on clearing your energy or keeping your energy field clear. You don't have to be super protective or walled off from others, but making a point to cleanse your own aura, your own energy field after you work with others. I'm really getting that a lot of you are practitioners or teachers or guides in some way or another. Remember that old Motel 6 commercial? And we'll leave the light on for you. I am hearing that. Leave the light on for yourself. Light a candle for yourself. Remember your own light. Okay? You have a lot to give, but you need to, of course, be mindful of not overgiving or burning yourself out or dimming your light for others. Because transition means to, especially if you're sharing your wisdom, your spiritual growth, personal growth, knowledge with others, others as well are in a place of transition. And I'm hearing to, remember to plant seeds, and those that you're sharing with and teaching and or guiding are on their own path and they're in their own place with their development, and to hold space for that as well. I know when we can see the big picture and we want to just get everybody right to the finish line, to the big crescendo and the big experience of success, so to speak. But to allow for that to be a process and to not rush others or rush yourself through guiding others. Be mindful of keeping a pace and holding space for others' pace. That's what's coming through here. Beautiful. And I have a surprise. I have this tiny deck of cards called Small Pleasures. And each card has a photo on one side and a statement or a word on the other. And let's see what comes out for you, Gemini. This is just whimsical and fun, and sometimes for some readings it's actually been quite potent and meaningful. So let's see what comes out for you. That is a vinyl record. For those of you who know about vinyl or remember it, I know it still has its place today. But on the back it says, the song you want to listen to again and again. So right off the bat, that tells me, what do you enjoy? Remember to fill up your own cup with what you enjoy. And I'm getting that what you enjoy, a lot of you, is helping others and sharing what you know in ways that can help others. That really is something you enjoy. But this is going beyond that, to get outside of your status quo of how you have fun, how you creatively enjoy your free time. So music is important right now, finding the right music that soothes you, inspires you, whatever it might be, all of the above, grounds you. There are just frequencies you can listen to online if you're not aware of that. There's something else here. Hold on. Yeah, and with transition, I'm getting that you know what you already like, but try some new things. Explore new things, new foods, new adventures, new people, new music, because there's more room to grow. And that's only going to add to your delight, your pleasure in life, as well as what you have to share with others. Beautiful. Well, I really hope this was helpful, Gemini. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. if you haven't already. It really helps my channel grow, and I really appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. Oops.